Shoot, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to this episode, new season of the Actin BAD Broadcast. Today's the first day of the high school season for URL, and I'm doing this live. We streaming. Um, Last year, I was talking to myself for like 30 minutes, then editing the video, and then trying to go upload it. This year, man, nah, we just streaming it. We going live with it. There's going to be some issues, some technical difficulties with me trying to share my screen. But guess what? The Actin BAD Broadcast is here. The season's here. I'll be starting my weekend at the Cowtown tip-off, a lot of high-level basketball. The great part about Texas right now in high school is like this tournament season. For fans of basketball, if you want to watch a ton of teams in a short amount of time, these tournaments, these events, they're high level all over the state of Texas. In today's episode, I'll be previewing my preseason dudes list. Man, I'm super excited. Like I said, talking to y'all, streaming is going to be something new. Still feel like I'm talking to myself. Shout out to the views starting to go up here. But without further ado, y'all know the anthem. We're getting it started right now. Ain't no stopping the champagne from popping. This is the life. So yeah, welcome back, man, to the Actin BAD Broadcast. For y'all rocking me last year, appreciate y'all. If y'all are new to what Actin BAD is, let me give you a little breakdown of it. Actin BAD, man, is what it sounds like. You know, there's gonna be a lot of dudes getting buckets, getting busy, but there's gonna be a lot of interesting ways that you can act bad on the basketball court that affects winning. And I'll be tapping in across the state with a lot of dudes. As always, engage with me. Let me know who's acting bad out there. I always talk about, it's not just the bucket getters or the dudes that dunk. It's the dudes that are going to dive on the floor and do some crazy stuff, take 5 or 6 charges. I think last year somebody's like, yeah, so-and-so took 6 charges from over here. I was like, yeah, that's acting bad. Really, it's a movement. Acting bad can mean whatever it is. But like I said, this week, it's live. Right now it's noon. For you players, it's lunchtime. Fans, we're gonna have some real basketball here in a few hours. Like I said before, I'm going to the Cowtown tip-off tonight and tomorrow. Can't wait. Little bit of a drive. I'm down here in the middle of Dallas, but it's gonna be worth it. This week, what I'll be doing is just previewing my Actin BAD Dudes, little preseason list. And guess what? It's my list, so I know Gasso, we just dropped player rankings, team rankings, and guess what? Yeah, y'all can say what y'all want about those, but guess what? This is my list, so I don't need y'all coming after me. Make your own list. Add some players if you want, but this is my list. And like I said, for those popping in now, we're streaming it, so I'm still trying to figure out how to go about this whole process of sharing my screen and stuff. But guess what? We're gonna make it happen, and I don't got to be on point with everything. And it's not going to be the cleanest. But for this first dude, I really wanted to kind of wait. But I was like, you know what? I mean, y'all as fans shouldn't wait either. So, I mean, might be the hottest ticket in town down in San Antonio, Texas, man. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Kingston Flemings of San Antonio Brennan. Picture right here. Look at that. Look what I'm doing over here. Split screening. Man, Kingston's one of those prospects, especially down in San Antonio. It's must watch. He is must watch for a whole bunch of reasons, man. The quick twitch is something I haven't seen in a long, long time. I tell people all the time, like when they're asking me about Kingston, what's different about him? I'm like, he just moves different. The quick twitch, bounciness, the athleticism. He has this weird stop and go herky jerky thing that I just can't figure out. Neither can defenders because he's a bad dude. Regardless of 4-star, 5-star, he's a star in the country. He's a star in the state. And guess what, San Antonio? You have a star in your city. I say this with a lot of prospects. Not a lot, actually. Pay to see this kid play now, because I promise you that price is going to go up. And Brennan has a lot to prove. I think Kingston's one of those prospects that when you go down the history of San Antonio, he's going to be one of those prospects that changes the tide for the city. And me being from San Antonio, I'm very proud of how he's carried himself, conducted himself. Um, but he wants more. Brennan's chasing that state title this year. So one thing you'll see with him is there's going to be like a nastiness to him. There's going to be an edge to him. There's going to be a physicality. There's going to be a willing to compete and do whatever it takes to win. And sometimes that's rare out of, your high level ranked players. And we have a number 5 in our senior ranking with Gasso. But he's just a dude. And if y'all want, I can talk about intangibles. Yeah, I can do that. But I also can show y'all some things that I'm talking about here. I'll just play the clip real quick. So what's crazy about him, what gets me kind of annoyed is he's starting to do this thing where he's double pumping in the air, like double clutching. I'm like, bro, are you really jump that high where you got to like Michael Jordan tone it down a little bit in the air so your body don't fly past the rim? Little extra, but guess what? Extra gets you on the Actin BAD Broadcast. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'll slow it down right here. Right here. Look where you're taking off, but right here, that right there, boom. And he's starting to do it a little bit more. He's almost starting to in-air windmill. It's different type of balance, different type of athleticism, but it's a different type of show. So anytime San Antonio Brennan's somewhere around your city, man, you gotta watch it. You got to watch Kingston Flemings. I could sit here and talk hours about Kingston, by the way. But he was a no-brainer to make my list. Second on the list today, this is a good one because, realistically, a little under the radar. That's senior Javen Colbert of Decatur. This dude's a bucket. Just an absolute bucket. I saw him at our Gasso Fall Tour, and he just is always so fun to watch. And he's one of those players when we're talking about getting on heaters and getting really, really busy. He does it with the best of them. Here's actually some highlights from our Gasso Fall Tour, our last one, or our second to last one. That was in Louisville at the Colony. But shout out to TB for these clips at our event. Let's play it.
Ready? Come on. I just woke up this morning, I'm loaded 2 RP20s to start up the day. My bitch want Chanel Dior. My mama just want me to stay out the way. I made plenty of mistakes as a youngin', but I had to learn how to watch what I say. I'm riding with Wick, got the AP stuff in the book bag, no need riding with Drake. I was just fucked up looking like anything, I got enough for a house.
So I'll say this, this is a mixtape, shout out to TV. But this dunk I walked in right here and watched this dunk live. He's able to do it all, and the 3-point, the step back, but this right here, the change of direction in traffic, you gotta have that. You just gotta have that type of go. Finish left. But yeah, just always and a great kid too, man. Always appreciative of any of the coverage he gets, especially being out in Decatur. But if you're out in Decatur, man, this is a no-brainer Tuesday night, Friday night type of guy to go watch. Just an absolute dude, senior leadership, just one of those prospects that anytime Decatur's on a schedule of a game or an event that I'm around, man, I'm like, oh, Javen, yeah, this is gonna be fun to watch. So shout out to Javen out of Decatur. Y'all got an Actin BAD dude out there. Moving on, today, appreciate y'all rocking with me. For those, this is live, so I got to keep saying we streaming it this year. Ain't gonna be the cleanest stream. I don't care. It's better than talking to myself and going back and editing it. So today we're just doing some of my preseason dudes that you can't really miss on. This next one, this one's very fun. He's one of my favorite players in the state. And that is going to be Judson Lowe of Dripping Springs. So like I say before, and I'll keep saying it every time we're talking, Actin BAD can mean a lot of things. One thing about Judson is the first time I saw him play, I was like, he's pretty good, but there's no riz, there's no swag, there's no accessories, and I'm so used to sleeves and socks and leggings and stuff. My boy out here bare. My boy no show socks, Judson no show socks, but absolutely gets to it. And then after I got past that, I'm like, you know what? I'll watch. He's doing this thing. Then he went up and dunked on a kid. I'm like, oh, now okay, Judson Lowe, 6'3", 6'4", white boy. dunking on folks. So every time that Gasso Fall event I saw, the next game I was like, all right, I want to see him dunk again. Unfortunately, he didn't dunk on anybody again, but he hit like 4 or 5 threes in a row. I'm like, all right. So now every time I watch Judson, you don't know if it's gonna be the athletic acting bad or the I'm not missing from three and I'm gonna bust y'all. Um, the great thing is he also is gonna try you, and what I mean by try you, this was at our Gasso event in Round Rock, and just watch it. Oh wait, that's not even a clip. Hold on, let me find the clip because he tries to dunk. I don't have it. I'll post it on social media. See, that's the problem with going live. I just showed y'all him getting to a bucket to a spot. He tried to dunk on Aiden Daisu in this same game, and I don't have that clip right now. But I promise you, like when a dude that looks like he's about to be a lifeguard is out here giving buckets and trying to dunk on folks and playing above the rim, it's an Actin BAD, just no brainer. So shout out to Judson. I'll see Dripping Springs down to that Georgetown event, I believe. So Judson Lowe, Actin BAD. I wish I would have had that clip I was talking about because that was insane, low key. My next one. Is this my favorite one? This might be my favorite one. Austin Gooseby of Melissa. Now, it's so hard to I don't even like. He's probably the most unpredictable player when I'm watching, especially as a camera guy, and I really value like kind of knowing what's going on the court. Being a former collegiate basketball player myself, I kind of can anticipate and know what dudes are doing. You know, if you swing it to the corner, I know that shot's about to go up. I kind of know where everybody's on the court. Just I can see the court, and that's a great skill. If you videographers are watching, kind of know the game so you can anticipate what's going on, so your camera's steadier. But Austin just, I mean, he just be doing whatever sometimes. Whether it's he's shooting it and it's a shot fake and my camera flies in the air because I thought it was a hell of a shot fake, to you never know what he's gonna do in transition. The scoop up and under layups. I mean, he's just one of those at 6'5", 6'6", the quick twitch and the natural ability. I mean, he's just gonna get better and better. He's number 2 in our state rankings right now, the 2026 class. But he's might be one of the most must-watch players in the whole state of Texas. Just with his, you never know what you're going to get. You're going to get a show, but it's going to be something more insane over and over again. And let me show y'all some clips right now of what I'm talking about. Yep. The length. I mean, the sizing up right here. This is our Gasso Fall tour. Look at him. Like, come on, let's do it. So you have that. What else? Yeah, this is another one. Just, I mean, it's such a pretty game, but now he's taking that to now he's like playing nasty above the rim, which is insane. 3-foot dunk. What else I got? I think I got some here. Oh, yeah. I like this one. I mean, it just shows like the smooth game. Pull up. One of the top recruits in the state of Texas, man. Austin. Like he's like literally like I'm human. When he's on a schedule, Melissa, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be super fun. Just because you never know what he's gonna do. So Austin Gooseby definitely makes my preseason dudes list. Appreciate y'all tuning in so far. Like I said, I don't know how to talk to y'all directly yet, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I see the numbers. My next one. I ain't really no other way to say this besides the fact that I feel comfortable saying this because I know any Jimmy's in, there's going to be somebody in the stands, regardless of race, ethnicity. They gonna say this a bad white boy. And Chase Richardson are friends with. I mean, it's just he moves different. The speed, the bag work, the bounce, the athleticism. I mean, just anytime I go down to Houston, and I'll be there 3 or 4 weekends in a row starting next week. I hope like he's just this a bad dude. Y'all watch what I'm talking about. mean, just the pace, just the. I mean, he has the ball in his hands so much in these games, but his motor never stops. He plays so hard, he plays so physical, and he's undeniable. Like just so much skill. And then right here, these are some of the ones like you can just tell, like when he takes off right here, like he's a 2027 out of Friendswood. But that's also very easily. It's an inside hand lay, very smooth. But that's also a body coming soon. This one right here last summer at our Gasso at the Drive Nation event. I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, just one of those prospects. Hold on. That I mean, if you elevate on a pull up, no, if you're gonna elevate on a pull up like that in transition, nah, yeah, you're acting bad. Huh, hey. But it's one of those things also, like, as I get older and I get more of like OG, old head, annoyed with the youth movement. Uh, if he didn't play as hard as he plays, like I wouldn't be talking about him as high level as I talk about him. But his ability to like he sacrifices his body. And forget yeah, bad white dude for sure. So it looks different than the norm, but his ability to compete on any level that I've ever seen him play on is so awesome to see in a sophomore to be. So I expect him to have a great season. But yeah, Chase, bad dude, always must watch. I'm down there in Friendswood. So as we keep moving along, yeah, this my guy for sure. This my guy for sure. When you're talking about like, some fans of basketball are like, where are the dogs? Like straight up dog. Elijah Garrett, Beaumont Westbrook, dog. Point guard, combo guard, I don't care what you dog. The physicality, looks like a running back too. Could play on the football field, but I mean, just the nastiness, picking up 94 feet, the emotion he plays with. He brings it every time. That JO3 16 team's so talented, and they played some high level games at the Gasso, and he just wanted it, and you could see it was very evident, like the alpha mentality he had. And when you have that alpha mentality, it's not just going to get yours. Like it's just bringing a toughness that resonates with your whole team. And somebody like him, like when it was time to go, like they were like, yeah, let's go, because 5 over here was being a bad dude. And this was in one of our big time games at the Gasso in our live period. Yeah. Against 3D Empire. And the clip is JO3 up early. We were doing some like live posts very quickly. So right away, when I talk about tone setting and being a dog, like the emotion, like he's dunked plenty of times. It wasn't about that. It was a big game, big moment. But just like right there, like that emotion, bro, like that turns me up so much. Like just one of my favorites to root for, just the way he competes, the way he carries himself. And don't get it twisted. That just shows you the bag, the pull up, the midi. He has it all. One of my favorite 2026s in the class. He just continues just to do it. And today's show, I'm not going to talk about as many guys as I want. I want to make sure that first live streaming is crazy. I still feel like I'm talking to myself, but I do see the viewers. Appreciate y'all watching. This will also be streamed live on Instagram next week. So follow the Actin BAD IG page, or me. It might just be on mine. I don't know yet. But this last one, I could have went a lot of ways with this dude. But I'll say this. When I post a picture of you on the Actin BAD broadcast and it's not even your face, like that could come as disrespect. But also, shout out to Shots by Ron, one of our videographers at our Gasso. With Gasso, this was at TABC. Lance Carr, Dallas Kimball. I mean, he's had the pleasure of playing with Jalen Dean Vines, and they both are rim hunters. But last year, like his ability in big games to like go one dunk on you and then protect the rim. Speaking of that WT White game versus Kimball last year, unbelievable. But he's just, I mean, absolute popcorn playmaker. One of those guys. If you don't box him out, you're going to go viral, and it's not going to be good if you're viral with him, because guess what? He's going to get the better end of it. Just one of those maturation players. He continues to get better, and he does winning things. So, it's not just the freak highlight plays, like the way he guards, his nastiness, the physicality, all that. But I mean, you're not on Acting Bad for just that. So I will show y'all what I'm talking about. This is at our Gasso Fall Tour. Check it out. You see the thumbnail. I mean, just like coming out of like when my videographer Kateson sent this to me, I'm like, oh, that's Caden. Turnaround jumper. He's gonna hit that right. And then when it comes off the rim, I'm like, oh, why'd you send me a miss? Right now, I'm like, why'd you send me a miss, bro? Like, come on, you know better than that. But then, oh, Lance Carr, man. And guess what? Like, if you right now gave me this clip and said, where would this rank in his top 10 plays of the 2024-2025 season? I don't think it's making it. That's how special he is. That's how gifted of an athlete is. And that's how active bad he's going to be this season. I promise you that. So those are my guys this week. I asked my Gasso staff to send me some of their Actin BAD guys. And guess what? When we talk about Actin BAD, it's up for debate. Whatever Actin BAD may mean to you. I just want y'all to start using it like I'm using it and just get excited to see some of these high-level players play. But Ryan Massett. I never call him Massett. I call him Mass. That's crazy reading that. Cameron Lomax, Frisco Heritage. You get the bump there. Who else I got here? Tim Littlefield, Luke Susko, Flower Mound Marcus, Lyndon Cook, Jordan Lowry, Denton Geyer. Tim Littlefield bringing in some more guys. 2025, Jalen Fenner, Atascocita, Cam Garza out of John Jay, Corbin Crocker, TMI. Blueser Tucci, Elijah Williams of TMI, better be acting bad. Also, Bo Ogden. And now you can see, like, dudes are like, wait, I got more. Bryce Jackson, another Houston guy out in Shadow Creek. And then I put my phone up and I just opened it right now. And this is a couple minutes ago. I'll be remiss if I didn't mention this name, Donovan Chris. So shout out to y'all. Acting Bad is going to be a lot of different dudes. And I hope to come back weekly using some of the talented videographer and media people across the state's coverage also, because I want to put y'all out, get y'all shine. But the season starts today. Gasso will be well represented all over the state of Texas. No better time to play basketball in Texas than tonight. So for the players watching, the parents, whether you're a senior, freshman, go out there, can control what you can control. Enjoy these times, man. I feel like an old head at 33. I'm like, dang, feels like just yesterday when it was my senior year started basketball. I knew how excited I was. Embrace every moment, embrace this journey, and get y'all's ass to the Alamo Dome, man. That's the goal, right? So until next time, the Actin BAD Broadcast, I'm iPhone Hoopers. Peace.